The power of serenity, or how humanity's greatest accomplishment was rooted in peace of mind. Soon enough, as the more connected world begins seeing the same patterns play out over and over, an overwhelming urge for an intellectual revolution will grasp humanity by the button. There will be a race for authentic education, one that genuinely enhances our minds. The road will be paved with failures and only mediocre results at first. But even mediocre results will turn out to make a world of difference. World's leaders will become more honest, more capable, wiser, and greater. Universal basic income will become a simple reality, and it won't be so basic at all. And people will change. The slightest taste of wisdom will have them searching for more. Every museum, every library, and every nature trail. All the educational experimentation in this great urge for an intellectual revolution will eventually bear fruit. But the final shape of schools will be welcomed with a gasp and will surprise everyone. It will call to mind Newton's apple tree, where he found safety and serenity away from the city, where he could see the shape of Earth by simply looking at the moon, where he could ask, what if I threw the apple past the horizon, so that as the apple fell closer to the ground, the curvature of the surface had the ground move away from the apple. You see, the new educational institutions will realize that it was not that Newton was a genius, but that our minds had unique requirements. Requirements that needed to be fulfilled before our genius came to bloom as well. As being taught will be pushed away and marked as fantasy or downright fraud, the state of stress-free or serenity will reveal itself as the key component of authentic education. This will be revolutionary, as serenity cannot be artificially induced. It can only ensue from a caring and wise educational system. Then something even more unexpected will happen. Serenity will part in two. A yearning for narrated books and adventure trails, and a strange but all too human taste for infinite complexity. Best addressed by not just learning programming, but by developing challenging platforms, systems, programs, and online businesses that soon overshadow the universal basic income. But programming will not be seen as a tool for development of software. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. In this new and improved future, programming languages will become the primary language of all sciences. an interactive microscope that can look far deeper than any other approach. In a word, serenity will be the key to the new educational systems, and the fastest way to get there will be by traveling the world's greatest and most magnificent adventure trails. And new trails will emerge to crisscross countries, borders, and cultures everywhere. Here, the trails will fulfill the promise of a more connected world in the most magnificent of ways. New cities, new milestones, new visions, open universities, and a wiser and safer world, fueled by meaningful education, knowledge, wisdom, and the resulting greatness. The classroom will become an adventure. The lessons and lectures will be self-directed, read by the world's most beloved narrators as the hikers take to their trails. What was once a fraudulent diploma and school administration doctor GPA will become a question of wisdom, a question of content of character, and a question of greatness.